You may very well be in a place right now where you do have just enough, or maybe you are constantly striving for more, but you're coming up against this resistance and you really don't understand where this burden of scarcity is coming from or what the heck to do about it, right? You want to show up for your family, your team, your clients. You want to show up for them fully, but something's off. And you're thinking, man, am I burnt out? Is it the extra stress? Am I working too many hours? Have I maybe hit an income ceiling in your career or business? All these questions start to come up, and it only compounds the effect of how overwhelming this is, which only makes you feel further behind. Today, we're going to talk about what these money problems are, what this all means, and what this says about you that you might be surprised to find out. So this weight of scarcity and feeling like you never have enough is something that can be an incredibly heavy burden on anything that you decide to carry it into, especially if it's your business and you start to operate from this place where you're now making decisions in your business from a place of scarcity. And listen, if this is your first time here, I am Jeremy Bellotti, founder of Personal Mastery, where we are the go-to company and channel here for professionals and entrepreneurs currently doing over $100,000 a year who want to leverage their unique expertise and journey of personal growth to scale a profitable high-end coaching or consulting business, increase their value, master premium client acquisition, and make a meaningful difference without having to sacrifice their freedom. You can learn more at personalmastery.com. Now, when we talk about money, right? Money doesn't define your worth as a human being or value as a person, but it is a magnifier of who you're committed to being right now and the value you're deciding to bring to the marketplace. We need to be able to understand what that looks like. This is real world feedback to be able to say, hey, really take that moment of reflection and start looking at, okay, where can I maybe invest more time, money, and energy into the things that matter, that help you become more valuable and inevitably start to earn more and be able to do it in a way that's effortless in the sense that it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like you have to just hustle and grind and stay in that mode and never have any life whatsoever. And you completely deteriorate your health, your relationships, and all the things that inevitably are why you started on this journey in the first place. There's no point in completely diminishing those. Those are meant to fuel the vision. And your business is meant to be a reflection of your commitment to creating a life and a business that matters. And so let's really take a moment to be in reflection of, okay, if we are coming up against these problems and we're just, passing it off as, oh, it's just money problems. Well, what is it really telling us? What is that data of how much money is in the bank account or what kind of problems we're maybe struggling with regards to money? Where is that real world feedback maybe giving us some data that we can start looking at to be able to say, where can we make adjustments? And the adjustments that we really need to start making are in areas, for example, like your overall skills, right? Are you putting time and energy into the skills of becoming more valuable? Whether that's skills related to sales or marketing or being able to get your message out there clearly to the marketplace, you being able to take this idea of becoming a thought leader in an industry and truly going and speaking to the people in that industry to ask them, hey, what are you struggling with? What do you come up against as a huge obstacle? And are you developing skills that allow you to connect with others and communicate powerfully to offer that conversation? This is real world feedback for you to maybe start thinking, man, how am I showing up right now where these skills are lacking that would allow me to maybe not only earn more, but be able to go impact more, and that aligns you more with your vision. The other part of this is your mindset. Like, where are you coming at this when it comes to how you're thinking about this and the deeper psychology you're bringing to the table to be able to make growth a reality? Are you thinking that, oh, it's just not possible for me, and that's why you're just dismissing it as money problems versus, hey, these challenges that I'm facing, it's real world feedback for me to see where I can grow? Are you looking at it as something that's just never going to change? It's always been that way. You got to be able to know more or get more education to be able to earn more. Maybe you're stuck in a paradigm where you think to yourself, you need another letter after your name to be able to go out there and make another person or help another person overcome a specific problem they're having. What is the mindset that you're bringing into this? It's a perfect opportunity for us to be able to reflect on that. Also, do you feel alone in this process? Like, we can't isolate ourselves when we're experiencing this resistance and that feeling of scarcity. It can take over our lives. It can really become so overwhelming. And we feel like if we feel like we're alone in that process, then it's only going to get more and more difficult. And inevitably, you're going to start resenting the process of growth that is allowing you to move forward. And we need to be able to see that we're not alone in this. Certainly, you don't have to be, right? There is more than enough opportunity for you to connect with people that are going through exactly what you're going through. People who are high performers that are maybe in a career that they're looking to transition from, or wanting to become a thought leader, or becoming an impact driven entrepreneur, and you're not really sure how to do that. You're coming up against obstacles. There are other people that are going through that journey. And if you can connect with a community of people doing that, now you can start to see some real progress beyond just circumstances, which can get very overwhelming at times. The other part to this is, are we investing the time, money, and energy into a strategy that aligns with our vision? Not just a strategy that maybe can help you generate some income here and there, but a strategy that aligns with your vision and a higher calling to make a real difference in the marketplace and grow a business that matters. Are you making adjustments in maybe your approach to the way that you are attempting to grow your business and start getting things moving, right? Like starting that business or getting serious about adding a premium solution into what you're currently doing is not easy. It does take work, and it does take a strategy that aligns with making sure you are really being effective in the marketplace. Maybe the adjustment in your strategy is going all in once and for all. If you haven't gone in all in before on your consulting business or getting that certification and getting serious about growing your coaching business, now is the time to do something about it, right? The sooner you go all in, the sooner you are fully aligned with your higher calling, the sooner you release the weight of scarcity. Too often we think of scarcity as not having enough, where many times it's actually a reflection of not giving enough of ourselves to things that matter most. And we're creating this disconnect of what we know is possible and the way that we're showing up and deciding to commit on a daily basis to doing what we know is a reality for us in our vision, but we're not living it every single day. And this weight on your shoulders is not life pushing down on you. It's you being attached to holding up the heavy burden of indecision. Just think about it. When is it going to be the perfect time for you to finally go all in? Like, we've worked with clients on both ends of the extreme when it comes to circumstances, whether it's in good times and people are making a lot of money and things are going well and you have a good career. You could totally look at that and say, well, everything is just good enough, or, hey, I'm getting along pretty well. I don't need to go off and do that crazy thing of becoming a thought leader and starting my business or any of that. And we've also seen it on the other side, which is during like massive chaos and extreme uncertainty. And it's like, oh, now what do I do? Oh man, I'm afraid to start my business. I'm afraid to do anything outside of the norm or what I'm comfortable with. When is going to be the perfect time, right? If not now, then when? How bad does it really need to get before it's time to say enough is enough, and I will not tolerate anything less than what I know I'm committed to and I know it's possible? And this is where we can start seeing this feedback, this real world feedback that most people dismiss as, oh, I just got money problems, or it's always the way it's been. We can take that as an opportunity to start the reflection process of, hey, how am I showing up right now? And what adjustments can I make to where money never becomes a problem again? Hey, my friend, hope you enjoyed that video. Listen, if you're looking for a way to increase your value, master premium client acquisition, and make a meaningful difference without sacrificing your freedom, then you've come to the right place. I want you to do two things right now. Number one is click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon, so that way you never miss a new video and you can make sure that you get notifications. And number two, if you are an expert coach or consultant that is ready to build a reliable business online, become more along the way, and you want to work with us personally to take your life and business to the next level, then go to personalmastery.com, learn how you can become our client.